Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dead Space Remake. We're just starting the next chapter, Chapter 10, End of Days, which in my opinion is the best chapter they did in the remake. By far one of the scariest and, in my opinion, most well-made chapters in this game. There's just so much stuff that happens in this chapter. It's really, really cool. Get rid of him, have him do a little dance. Oh, that's weird. The weapon icons are blurry. I did just update this game, so hopefully nothing glitchy or anything happens. We'll see. We've got power nodes, so we might as well just use them here. Let's see. We should upgrade the contact beam. And the line gun too, because why not? I think next up we should upgrade the flamethrower and our suit. Yep, every time you hear that music, that means there's an enemy around the corner. So all this ammo, because we're not using the pulse rifle. It is the weakest weapon in the game. Not to say it's useless or anything, but it is the weakest one. Get 2 of these. Force gun, flamethrower, ripper. Let's get an upgrade for the flamethrower because we will be using one later, and then buy a power node. Yeah, we'll get 2 just in case, because why not? Enemies do have a chance to spawn in this room. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Just be prepared. Looks like they're not wanting to this time. Ooh, door jump scare there. No, if I remember correctly, there is something over here. that you can get. Just watch out for those two necromorphs. Where was it? I think it's this box, actually. Yeah, there it is. If you're looking to get the master rig card or whatever, one of the Benson's rig is right there for you to grab. Once you've collected it all, you just go back to the bridge and craft it. Enemies do have a chance of spawning in here too, so just be careful. Let's see. Might as well upgrade it since we're here.
Isaac, I'm losing you. Something on the crew deck must be interfering with the signal.
I can guess what that something is.
If the marker's active... Shit. The crew deck is locked down, but the deck supervisor might have an override key. The last location I have for her is the gym. How long will it take to install the singularity core on that shuttle?
Not long, if no one tries to stop me.
Hurry. We can't leave the marker in their hands.
Right, so let's see. I'm not sure if we should do these side missions or not. I mean, we can. They just cut into a lot of game time. Screw it. Let's do side missions. Screw it. Why not?
Hydroponics.
Thing about going back to previous parts of the game or the ship is that they will throw a lot of enemies at you. You literally get punished for just going back, so that's why I'm so hesitant to do it. Because these parts are unpredictable and I can't really...
At hydroponics.
There's no way for me to know where the enemies will spawn or anything. Because this was not a part of the original game. So enemies could spawn anywhere here. So you'll see me be a lot more cautious when I'm going back to previous areas of the ship for these side missions.
Report in loop. This is Dr.
As far as I know, that Elizabeth Cross hologram will always pop up there when you enter hydroponics.
Clearance confirmed.
Open this door for the clearance if you have the clearance level, which you should. Gold semiconductor. Guess that's the good thing about going back to these areas is that you get more stuff. Try to be quick about this so I can move on with the chapter. This way. If I remember correctly, you get the stasis upgrade for this one. I can't quite remember.
Toxic hazard detected.
Take that pregnant out. Go to this room.
You don't mind me recording, do you? You lose language. They're worthless for this. If you poison here, that would never be allowed near medical, and now you're invulnerable to all. Cellular regeneration. Will I kill you? If you try, Mr. Harris, I have options. The containment module, for example. Remember your last brain surgery? Stasis with consciousness? Quite useful. If only I hadn't wasted so much osmium on my last module design. It hurt. And how do you feel now? Dead. Awake. Whole. Then perhaps it's time for your first real hunt.
Now, as you saw there, I picked up a Mercer's stasis prototype module there. Be careful, because you will get jump scared by this guy here. And as you heard, that was
Toxic hazard detected.
Harris turning into the hunter.
Toxic hazard cleared.
So now that we're done with that, let's quickly go back to engineering. This stasis upgrade is actually really good because it damages necromorphs like a lot. Tears their flesh apart too in the process. Again, I'll try to be as quick as possible for these side missions so I can move along with the rest of the chapter. Probably sell these. Again, if you're wondering why I'm pre-aiming every time I enter a door, it's because enemies have a chance to spawn behind said doors, so it's always good to be prepared for that.
Cannot determine clearance level. Master security override required.
Yeah, hopefully, I think this is the last rig we need to get for the master security override. once we get it, we can go back to the bridge and craft it. Okay, back to the hallway of doom. Enemies low spawning here. Okay, none of them want to spawn there this time.
Entering zero gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Go through the corruption here. It should be on the right here. We can just grab it and literally run back.
Clearance confirmed.
There it is.
Engineering log. Engineer aerial repair reporting. What was I saying? I haven't slept right since they brought that marker on board. I'm a little, the only thing I remember clearly is that engine inspection. I went into the chamber, and instead of the primary engine, there was a heart. A heart the size of the room, just pumping and pumping. And Henderson said something, and when I looked back, she was pumping. If that helps.
Entering zero gravity.
If I can get close enough. Yeah. Go right inside, maybe, where it's warm and dark. Ooh, yeah. That makes sense.
Exiting zero gravity.
One of the crew members going insane. Yep. So now, we go back to the bridge and actually build the master override. And that is why I call this the hallway of doom. Enemies just love spawning in this hallway.
Bridge.
Now we go back to the bridge and make that master override key. Unfortunately, once I make it, I have to go back to hydroponics and make that upgrade from that, or get that upgrade from that crate. I won't get all of them just for the sake of time, but they are scattered throughout the ship.
Now arriving at the bridge.
Again, just be careful. And I feel like I do have to emphasize this a lot. Everyone's playthrough is going to be different, so enemies may or may not spawn in different areas, so just be careful every time you're going back to these areas that you've already been to. So So here we get the master key, or the master override.
Master security override generated for Isaac Clarke. All access will be logged.
So now that we got the master override key, we can go back and unlock previously locked areas of the ship that required this. So I'm gonna quickly go back to hydroponics and get one of the crates. I'm not gonna go back throughout the entire game and get everything, just for the sake of time. There's an enemy spawning behind me. Just ignore it.
Hydroponics.
Pretty sure that's the last time we actually go to the bridge in this playthrough.
Now arriving at hydroponics.
Yeah, but for those who want to upgrade all their weapons, or at least as many as possible, this is really helpful to do just that, because most of everything that we need to unlock in this game is just weapon upgrades and whatnot. That's all that's really left.
Report and loot.
Alright, so grab this.
Logging security card.
Awesome mine gun upgrade.
If I can find a way to kill it somehow.
Now, as I recall, there's an upgrade in engineering, there's an upgrade here in hydroponics, and there's one back in medical. But since all those would take too much time, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue on with the story. I'm confident enough that I'll be able to beat the game without those. I mean, really, the most important gun we have is the plasma cutter, and we're pretty much already upgraded all of it. Everything we need to for
Now
that gun.
arriving at the crew deck.
Right. So now we can really begin the chapter. And in my opinion, the best chapter in the remake. You know the deal. At this point of the game, you should always be dismembering bodies. Always, always, always. Because when you come back to this room, an infector will pop out and try to turn all these into necromorphs. So to conserve on ammo, take them all out. Rather have plasma cutter rounds. So what I do is grab all the bodies in here. I don't know if an infector comes in this room or not, but I always go out in the hallway every time I come back after finishing this objective. There's a jump scare here. Isaac's a dirty boy, so he needs a shower. After that, just grab everything here. I have not had any enemies ever spawn in this room, so I'm pretty sure this room is safe. Pick up that advanced engineer schematic to get another suit. And here's the reworked Zero-G basketball area. And they've added a new hallucination in this one, which is really cool. Much like the
Entering zero gravity.
Much like the range, the shooting range on the Valor, this one also gives you items every time you when you complete the challenges. But watch out for these lurkers that spawn. Right, so now that's taken care of. You can just leave that battery here and let's get to playing.
Starting game. Level 1. Go!
Pay attention to the voices now because they start to change.
Go!
It's another one of my
Level 2.
favorite reworks that they made for this game.
Level 3. Level 4.
You don't need to do the high score mode.
Exiting zero gravity.
But yeah, if you could hear them, Isaac was hearing a bunch of voices telling him to make them whole. Another marker hallucination, and I think it was really cool that they added that. In my first playthrough, I thought it was tripping myself. But anyway, go ahead, take this battery, put it in there. Now that you have the crew deck key, go back to the main hub area. You will see 2 enemies that jump you in this hallway.
Game over. Reward locker now accessible. Congratulations.
Now infectors do come in this room, so watch out for them as well. Looks like I missed a body. But yeah, if you didn't take those infectors out, they would have turned all of these bodies into necromorphs, and that would have been a big issue. Now that's taken care of. Don't worry about this. Yeah, normally I would have saved up for that suit, but at this point in the game, it's not that big of a deal. Though if you do have the money, of course, get it. I'm just going to save up until the end of the chapter to get it.
Login security card.
First, let's go up to let's go up to level 3, because there is a secret up here. If you go over there, you will get ambushed by necromorphs.
Clearance confirmed.
Or they'll just spawn. Yeah, sorry, if you open the door, you'll get ambushed by necromorphs. Some goodies there. Now let's go up to floor 1.
I built your shit. It didn't work. You're not gonna hurt anyone else.
I'd say usefulness has run out.
Mercer!
Still alive, Mr. Clark. I'm still denied convergence thanks to this ingrate.
Mercer, wait. Tell me. I want to understand. What is convergence?
But you already know. Dead or living, we all feel the marker's purpose. Don't you want to be reunited with the people you lost? Because the temple has refused. But we are so close. Everything that has happened on the Ishimura is just the beginning.
When you put it that way, you and your marker can go to hell.
Shit.
No! God damn it!
And a slow death in stasis. I think your death will come faster.
Just grab what you can from this room.
Clearance confirmed.
I usually go to these lockers, grab these boxes. Then run back. Oh yeah. Forgot about the tentacles. Shoot that tentacle there. Wow, that missed.
But you're on it, right, Isaac? Everything's gonna be just like it was. Isaac.
It's me.
I wish I could talk to you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything.
Yeah. As you can see, Isaac's starting to lose his shit. Really cool change that they made. Those corpses will keep whispering. Now watch out when you get down here, because much like in the original game, dividers will spawn. So be prepared when you come down here. Whew. Faster than I thought, actually. Yeah, I actually don't really know what the best way to take down a divider is. I usually like to put them in stasis and go for the head, because their head tentacles are the most dangerous part of them, because they can grab you once they're dismembered. So taking them out, so once you take those parts of them out, the only thing you really have to worry about is the tentacles. I can't grab that for some reason. Oh well. Personally, I think David Temple's death was a little funny in this, because it's like Isaac just takes the time to just insult Mercer when Mercer has Temple like at gunpoint. Like, why would you insult the guy with a gun if he's gonna kill this dude? It's a very bad move by Isaac. You should have made it. I think you should have made some sort of deal with Mercer or something. But whatever. now let's get one of the best upgrades in the game. So now our line gun's a bit more useful. Now, if I recall, there was a tendril here. I think it's in the other room. Yeah, we already almost have enough to buy the suit anyway, so yeah, saving money in this game is pretty easy. Come over here, get this power node.
Don't fear the process of transformation, or the appearance of these creatures. Dangerous seem monstrous to the unprepared. A moment. Patient? Isaac. Symptoms: mania, delusion, violent behavior. What was the last strongest? The grief or the guilt?
I always find that hologram interesting. Because I'm still to this day not sure if that's a hallucination or if Mercer's actually talking to Isaac there. Now you can go over here if you really want to save again, but there really isn't anything here besides this. I am doing this in one go, so I'm saving chapter by chapter. Right, so this next room is full of poison. If you've upgraded your air, then it's not that big of a deal.
Toxic hazard detected.
Go over here and get any ammo or supplies that are around. There is also an air station around the corner, so you can take your time here. Just be careful because there's wall guardians here. I always like to wait a second to make sure they're dead. Maybe take this explosive canister over here, because the hunter will spawn once you get the battery from the other room. Again, don't panic right now. There's an air station right here. Just refill your air as much as you want, so you can take your time. hunter won't spawn until you shoot this. So get the stuff from the other room.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Oh right, I totally forgot something, didn't I? The entire reason why I came over there.
Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared. Toxic hazard detected. Toxic hazard cleared.
I guess the hunter despawns. Which is good, because that would have been embarrassing. Yeah, make sure to grab the battery when you leave that room. Woo! Got jump scared there. Yeah, I never had a Necromorph spawn right in front of me there, so that's new. So there's the marker. If you get close to it, your screen will start to distort a bit. Like so, and then it will start glowing. I think eventually you will start hear chanting too. At first, I thought if you stay too long next to it, Isaac will, I don't know, go insane and you'll get a game over or something, but no, the screen just distorts a bit and that's pretty much all that happens. Let's go ahead and sell some of our items here. We don't need this much line gun ammo. We really don't. Now we can get the suit. Now we are poor at the moment, but if you've been conserving your ammo like I have, it really shouldn't be that big of a deal, because you'll get more credits and whatnot from just going along through the chapter.
What's happening? Find the shuttle. You need to install the Singularity Core. Isaac! Isaac, can you hear me?
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted.
And that is why that's one of the best upgrades in the game. The line gun's alternate fire is just hilariously good in this game. Once you get the tri-beam anyway. And it's very useful for this chapter in particular. Okay, so this room's a bit tough. Once you go and shoot the tendril off, a hunter will spawn as well as a bunch of other enemies. So make sure you're prepared when you get into this room. Right, so anyway. It's also really good against lurkers. So grab this and be prepared for a fight. Ignore the hunter. Come here.
Isaac. Sorry, late shift. How are you?
My mother, she's,
Octavia? How's she doing?
she's dead, Nicole. They both are. She killed my dad, then herself.
Oh.
Yeah. The church. They took the bodies before I could,
Oh my God. Oh, Isaac, I'm so sorry. Fucking Unitology brainwashing.
Stop it. Just stop talking. You said she was herself again. You said she would be better at home. I trusted you. God. You might as well have killed him yourself.
She was better. You told me to leave for the Ishimura. You pushed me to... You know what? Go to hell, Isaac.
Nicole. Nicole! Nicole! I didn't. Oh, God. No. Not her, too.
Isaac. It's me. I wish I could talk to you.
She wanted to talk. I didn't lose her.
Sorry.
I can make it right.
Sorry
I can save us both.
about everything.
Poor Isaac, man. Just can't catch a break, this guy. Now you're gonna want to go back in here if you want some extra lore, as well as an upgrade. I'm not using the force gun, so it doesn't mean much to me, but here's some lore.
Log retrieved.
Is it recording? Can't miss anything. There's just cruelty. He was deciphering how the marker's signal affects the brain and how... Oh my god.
Ah, Dr. Brennan. Let me guess. Terrence Kine let you in. Shame he's not here.
He didn't understand how this tragedy represents a chance to cure death.
Go on.
These creatures, reanimated tissue, cellular immortality. I know we've never seen eye to eye, but I understand now. There's so many I should have saved.
So you came to me.
Because you've learned how to communicate with the marker. I'm so close. I thought it must have the secrets that I need.
You are a woman of science, not faith. Leave the marker to me. These are your autopsy notes. Very thorough. We'll leave them peer-reviewed, of course. And poor Terrence isn't here to help you.
Yes. There's only one man I trust now.
Very thorough indeed. And useful for Mr. Harris's next surgery.
No related rig activity has been logged.
And that right there is the ending of Nicole's side quest. Also means she inadvertently led to Harris becoming the hunter. But yeah. Speaking of which, get back in here, and the hunter seems like it despawns. I'm really not sure what the purpose of this bathroom is. I don't see any extra items in it. Maybe I'm just blind. But yeah, you're gonna want to unlock the doors here, so you can open these doors here for more items.
Logging security card.
So hopefully you have the master override by now, then you can get flamethrower upgrade. Not sure if I'll be able to fully upgrade the flamethrower in this playthrough, but it is helpful. That. Well, we're pretty good on everything for now. So we'll just keep going. Not like we can buy much anyway, because we don't have much money. A little secret behind this picture, there's telekinesis on it. Gold semiconductor. As usual, take out, dismember all of these bodies. Now there is a secret room on the side here. Right, so this is for if you collected all the artifacts in the game. I've collected all the artifacts in my previous save file, so I won't be doing it here. Once you collect all the artifacts that are scattered throughout the game, you can place them here for a secret ending. But the thing is that the second you do that, you'll be locked into that ending, so I won't be doing it for this playthrough. But if you have gotten all the artifacts, you can place them here, and then you'll be locked into the secret ending where Isaac goes completely insane.
Status anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Quarantine lifted.
Yeah, in case it wasn't obvious, this tri-beam on the line gun is a little bit overpowered. But this is an impossible mode playthrough, so I'd say use anything you can to your advantage.
Logging security card.
This guy playing possum here. Take him out. Another master override box.
Logging security card.
Just gonna go ahead and let me just make space. Might as well also use the stasis packs too, because why not? Be warned, enemies do have a chance to spawn in this room.
My friends, is this what you hoped for when you signed your lives away to the church? Does this carnage look like transcendence? I don't know what lies beyond death. Not anymore. But I do know our lives are more than just fuel for convergence. If we work together, we can fight this evil. It's not too late. Please.
Just sell those semiconductors and keep going. Nearing the end of the chapter. We just need to get rid of this tendril. Have a fight down here, and then finish off the hunter for good.
We'll be home, my love. I swear.
Hi, I'm Dr. Terrence Kine. Remember we spoke on the ballot?
If you're real, let me in. I need to destroy that cluster behind you.
Not yet. Escape on that shuttle and you'll kill us all. When they took the marker from Aegis 7, it woke the being in the core of the planet.
The hell is that?
Mercer calls it the hive mind, an nexus organism which controls these necromorphs telepathically. If we leave while the hive mind is active, well, you saw the battle. If even a single necromorph escapes, humanity is finished. The marker. Emilia, she knew. She told me it would return the beast to its slumber.
Okay, so if we return the marker to Aegis 7, it'll stop the outbreak?
Exactly. But we need the shuttle to return it to the planet. You have a singularity core, and I can reach it. So what do you say?
If it'll end this for good, deal.
Excellent. I can distract Mercer, but not for long. And get the marker to the shuttle bay quickly. Thank you, Mr. Park, for helping me fix my mistakes.
Just a personal opinion, but the this scene was done way better in the original.
Clearance confirmed.
Props to the actor in this one, though. I think he did an okay job. I just think the delivery in this one is just not as impactful than in the original, as far as Kine goes. But yeah, he's clearly... This game makes it much more apparent that he's insane. Or just as apparent, really. In both versions, you can clearly tell the guy's gone over the edge. Anyway, go over here. Drop all your upgrades onto the bench. So we're going to want suit upgrades. The ones that are still grayed out can only be acquired in New Game Plus mode once you unlock the military outfit. So this is... These are all the upgrades that we can have for the suit at this point in time of the game. So right now, much more beneficial to get... Let's see, increases range. Yeah, let's try to go upgrade whatever. Yeah, at this point in the game, you should upgrade whatever gun that you still haven't upgraded yet that you plan on using. I think for the next round of upgrading, we should do the line gun and then keep doing the flamethrower. So get ready for a fight. Once you come down here, you will need to fend off a horde of necromorphs, so be ready for that.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated. Lifted.
Pro tip also, you can use the marker as a way to slow the necromorphs down, because much like in the I guess in the animated movie, they can't get near the marker, but in the video game they kind of made a workaround or a retcon. So where, if they get close to the marker, they'll start glowing red, and they'll slow down like they're in stasis. So use that to your advantage.
Ah, you have it. Now install the singularity core on the shuttle. I'll come help you load the marker. Damn, we're so close. Hurry!
So yeah, this is where we're gonna fight the hunter and finish it off for good. So make sure you're stocked up on ammo and health. This is actually one of the few times in this game where it actually almost died. Because that hunter is no joke. So what I like to do is just leave as many explosives around here as I can to use against the hunter as well as any other necromorphs that spawn with him. You could set traps if you want, but twitchers and leapers as well as the hunter spawn here and they just rush you down really fast, so I still don't know what the right way to prepare for this boss fight in the remake is.
Singularity core replaced. Test fire shuttle engines to complete hardware installation. Test fire in progress. Stand clear.
Ow. What is happening? Well, that's the first time I've seen that glitch. Yeah, so like I said, stasis in here on the platform. Ow. Run all the way here.
Test fire in progress. Stand clear.
Done, Harris. Can't hurt you anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough fight. Yeah, they throw a lot at you in this room. Make sure to reload, get health and everything, because once you get out of the store, you will be trapped and locked in a cutscene. So just be careful about that.
You bastard! Take it. Bring convergence! Make us whole!
And that's the end of Mercer.
this ship.
You're alive. Altman beat me.
Fuck Altman, too. Kendra?
I'm here. But every alert on the Ishimura is screaming. Critical damage to internal systems. The marker just ripped right through the ship. Something pulled it down to the cargo bay.
Kind, pilot the shuttle to the hangar. I'm going after the marker.
Of course. Amelia, quickly.
Wait, Dr. Kine. That guy's lost it. He killed the captain. We can't trust him near the marker.
He says returning it to the planet is the only way to end this. We've got to try. I'm heading to cargo. You ping Nicole's rig and tell her where to go.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. When I get the marker, we're all getting out of here.
And I think it's at that point Kendra realized, uh-oh, Isaac has totally lost it. Right. So that's the end of that chapter. Let me go back to the hangar bay, or hangar.
Flight deck tram control.
Hangar cargo. See if there's anything else I need.
Mr. Clark, we're approaching the hangar bay. We'll meet you there with the marker.
Now arriving at flight deck tram control.
Yes, Amelia, soon. We'll send the hive mind back into the darkness.
So glad you gave that guy our only escape shuttle. Shit, Isaac. Those things you've killed, their biomass is pulled down in the cargo bay. It's recombined itself into... Well, it's something huge, and the marker's embedded right in the middle. How the hell do we do this?
I've got the Ishimura's cargo cranes. They can move half a bay of mining gear, no problem. If whatever's down there wants to wrestle for the marker, I'm in.
Override the safeties, and yes, it might work. But hurry. We're losing critical systems fast.
Right, so the difficulty spike is gonna ramp up immensely in this next chapter, all the way to the end of the game. This is pretty much where the game throws everything it's got left at you, so you're gonna want to be prepared before you go down to that cargo bay. But I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thank you for watching. I hope this has helped. Hopefully you've learned something, and I'll see you in the next one.